Hey guys, so we are going to be recreating this. This is a Mexican soup dish. I do not know the name of it, so I will put it across the screen. But let me tell you something. This is probably one of my favorite soups. I have to give this soup right here a good 8.5 out of 10. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right into this video. Now, this recipe does, you need to have crushed tomatoes. So I thought I had some crushed tomatoes in a can at home. I didn't. All I had was three medium-sized tomatoes sitting on my counter. So we are about to go through the process of making some homemade crushed tomatoes because I wasn't gonna not put my tomatoes in this soup. So basically, I'm about to just show you guys how I did it along with this recipe. So I took my knife and I just kind of picked underneath the little green stem, and then I took my hand and I just popped it out. And so you want to take your knife again, you want to make two slits, one diagonally, and then you want to do one vertically. And so that's just going to help it easier once you put it in the boiling water for 45 seconds to a minute. And then you put it in your ice bath. It's going to make it peel easier. Now, I don't show you all, excuse me, I don't show you guys the process of me putting the tomatoes in the boiling water, but you want to make sure your water is boiling. And then you want to drop your tomatoes in there for about 45 seconds, no more than 1 minute. And then you want to drop your tomatoes in the ice bath. Let them sit in there for about a minute or two. And then you want to take the skin off the tomato. It's going to come off super easy. So this is where I'm showing you guys. You see how easy that was? It was super simple. So now that I got my tomatoes all situated, I ended up crushing up my tomatoes with my hand. Now you can use a blender if you would like. I just feel like if you use your hand, you get the consistency that you want because you can just eyeball and just kind of crush it up until until you're liking. So I'm going to set that off to the side. And now I'm just going to go in and chop up all my veggies. I cut my veggies like in inches. I like big chunk pieces. I would say about an inch to a quarter of an inch. I used two zucchinis. I had three carrots. I had some green onions. I used two corn on the cobs. I used a bunch of potatoes. To be exact, I had yellow Yukon baby potatoes. So also I did use some minced garlic that was already minced, but you can also use about 3 to 4 cloves of garlic and chop it yourself. I would definitely opt for fresh garlic, but you can use what you have on hand. Okay, if you don't even have that and you have garlic powder, use garlic powder. And of course I had to use one medium to about a large yellow onion. And all I did with my potatoes was I just kind of split them in half. That was it. So now that I have everything situated, all my veggies, I'm gonna go ahead and get in with my meatball mixture. So I have egg, 1/4 cup of rice. I had some garlic, some sazon, some pepper, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some red pepper flakes, some black pepper, a little bit of sea salt, and all-purposing seasoning. And all I did was go in there and just mix it up very good, as you can see, so that I can go ahead and start making my meatballs, y'all. So you can make your meatballs however you want to, but I just went ahead and made my meatballs regular size. So you can make them big, you can make them smaller. I just went for just a regular size. So I came out with roughly about, I would say, 20 to 27 meatballs. And yeah, but do make your meatballs whatever size that you would like, okay? But there they are. So after that, we're going to go in and get this broth situated. So I have 32 ounces of chicken broth. Then I used half of my vegetable broth. And then I used all of my 3 medium crushed tomatoes that I did earlier. And I put my soup on high until it started boiling. Once it started boiling, I dropped my meatballs and I let them cook in the boiling pot for 10 to 7 minutes. Then after that, I turned down the heat to about medium and I put all my veggies in. Now I let my veggies cook in the pot for a good 15 minutes on medium heat. I did not put my green onions in there. I'm going to leave that for last. So I let it cook for about 15 minutes and then I put it on low for like low medium, but more so low for about a good 20 to 25 minutes. And then after that, I turned it off, topped it with my green onions, kind of, mixed it a little bit, mixed it around a little bit. And now I'm about to plate it up, y'all. When I tell y'all, this is one of the soups that I know for a fact that I will eat again. And especially if I find myself sick, because y'all, it's soup season, it's getting cold, it's September. Y'all, I definitely, if I get sick this year, and hopefully I don't get sick, okay? But if I do, this is going to be one of the soups that I definitely will recreate. And of course, I'm going to have to make it a little spicy, you know what I'm saying? And then like getting your nose running when it stopped up. But this soup was super duper duper amazing. It was delicious, you guys. I hope you guys give this recipe a try because this soup is good. If you're not really a fan of, trying different soups or, going outside the box or looking at different recipes, it's fine. But y'all know me, I love to cook. I did make this soup in my own way. I did tweak it, but you do what you got to do.